So yeah, we're talking about are empty houses things that are not priorities, and that is a very complicated subject in my opinion because, as I said in the last video, first of all, we have to take the ruler of that sign that's on that house into account. That's going to tell you about, like, again, if you have an empty 10th house and the ruler of, like, say your 10th house is Virgo, like mine is, and you have Mercury in Gemini in the 7th, that can indicate working with a spouse, that can indicate working with clients. It emphasizes one-on-one relationships in your career. So anyway, so for instance, my 10th house and my 4th house are empty. However, it is complicated by the fact that I have the North Node in my 4th house and the South Node in my 10th house. Now, one very common way to interpret that is that I'm going to be somebody who's not focused on career. I'm going to be somebody who's focused on motherhood, especially when we're talking about the 4th house, right? We're talking about family. Now, I'm actually somebody that would much rather have a career, a fulfilling career, than be a mom. I don't really particularly want to have kids for like a number of reasons. So, you know, again, when we're giving like that very general kind of standard interpretation, we need to be very careful. We also want to be very careful that we're not having the chart tell us who we are, right? We're using the chart as a tool to learn who we actually are, which is a lot more than just our chart, even though who we are is reflected in the chart. So, also sorry if the wind is loud. I just love filming out here so much. So, okay, so going back to my 10th house, yeah, South Node in the 10th in an empty house, that's somebody that's not going to be prioritizing career in the typical interpretation, and yet I'm somebody that really wants to have a career. So how can we square those two things? Well, first of all, I definitely don't want a normal career, right? Like, working in an office, the thought of that makes me want to, like, throw up for 2 months. Like, I'm somebody that wants to work at home. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, given that, because the 10th house also, okay, again, like I said, I have too many thoughts, and they're all trying to come out at once, and it's, like, really hard to organize everything I want to say. Oh, God, and I'm running out of time again. Okay, we're going to go into the next one, sorry.